What's happening, everybody? It's Anthony from The Daily Truth. The truth in 5 to 7 minutes or so. Somewhat of a somber message today. Something to think about. Something I think that although in tragedy, can potentially have a message for how you can live your life on a daily basis. Because I think it's important to know that. I was actually flying yesterday on an American Airlines plane from Reno back to Dallas. So just it's one of those thoughts that I've always had. So it's something to discuss in today's messaging. And it's a thought that I've had a lot lately, especially of the concept of like instantaneous demise in anybody's life, my own life, family's life, Kelly's life, my mom's life. It's just something to think about. So and uncontrollable. So if you could like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. I see you, Kim. How's it going? And you know, go ahead and put in your chat some of your feelings on it. I'll try to, maybe I'll say them as I go through. Before I get into it, I am back this week. And for those watching on OBBM, you might be watching it in one of the sections where you can watch it almost live. Or the live version will actually be a week after the accident. So I'm sure we'll know more about everything that happened with the helicopter and the plane and the Potomac and everything that went and happened. But sorry that it's a week late of news if you're watching on OBBM. If you would like to join me on my speaking classes, I'm back this week. Go to doubledownspeaking.com. Register for free for your Wednesday night Toastmasters on steroids class. Free. What's up, brother? What's happening? I know we've got a big show coming up. If you haven't talked to Casey, we're gonna have something I'll hop on for Truth Will Set You Free at least one more time. So we'll talk about that. Anyways, morning, Bobby. A lot of people watching. All right, let's get into it. Also, last thing, just real fast, go to my Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo. I've got 2 more days in this month. Again, if you're watching it live, if you want to get some peptides, I could use a couple more customers. I get a little bonus if I get a couple more customers this month. Some great stuff. I've just been snowboarding, which the post was about to be snowboarding today, but that changed obviously from the events of last night. So anyways, go to Anthony Michael Russo. The link is in there if you'd like to buy. I use Lean and Fit. All right, we're already 2 minutes in. Again, like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. So, it's so weird that when I'm landing on a plane, I think about that's when you really see the other planes coming in and you think about and I just did a radio interview on this. You think about a plane crash in the sense of people, the engines failing, people looking at each other, making their final moments with God, and reconciling whatever, like having the chance to say, forgive me or whatever it might be. But this is so different than that. This is what happened on top of the Potomac is an instantaneous situation. And it's like there's a video of a guy at the airport talking about how his wife texted him 20 minutes before they were about to land saying, we're about to land. And you think about like yesterday when we came into DFW, the visibility was literally nothing. You couldn't see the ground until like probably about 150 to 250 feet up, which is actually, we were a little bit closer than this other plane. This plane was maybe 30 seconds from touching down when it crashed and when it got hit by the helicopter. So you start to think about things like when you're in a car and, people lose focus, or maybe you don't lose focus and the other car loses focus on a 2-lane road, and how an instantaneous head-on collision can completely end your life, end a friend's life, end a family member's life instantaneously. Just like that. Everything changes. Not just for you, but for the people in your lives. I mean, for you, your life is over. And you think about that from a plane crash perspective. And I often think about that during landing. I'm like, this is the part where we're all relaxed. We're all leaning back. We all are. It's that, all right, we're just about to land, the flight's over, and then something like that can happen. And it's been so long, obviously, since any kind of crash like this is happening. It's tough to think about. But the angle that I want to take with you is to remember that life, no matter how healthy you are, I mean, I think 6 people on the plane that they have identified were part of a figure skating group of teenagers. They were all obviously in great shape, and who knows the other 60 people or the other 50, whatever, how many people. no matter how great of care you take of yourself, you can prevent long-term illness, chronic illness. You can do your best to stay healthy, to live a long life, to have longevity. But you never know when something freak is going to happen. A freak accident is going to happen. You never know when life is going to just rip the rug from underneath you. You don't know. And I don't want to be morbid. I don't want to be like dark, but the positive angle of this is live each day as though you are living your purpose. Live each day where you are bringing yourself joy and moving yourself to the goal that you want in life. If you have an opportunity, take the opportunities as they pass you. That whole phrase of YOLO, you only live once. Just embrace that. And you don't know when things can end. You don't know. So just remember life is delicate. Remember that timing is not on your own path. And remember that if you are a believer, if you are a Christian, to make sure to embrace the idea and embrace the concept that you need to daily, minute by minute, be thinking of God, because not only will it help your life, not only will it aid and assist in the things that you go about on a daily basis, but it will also serve to be there when something instantaneous happens in your life and you want to make sure you know where you're going when you're going into that next phase, whatever that next phase may be. I believe in heaven. So make sure you're right with God at all times and make sure you're living with that belief system that he is with you, because it will make your life better. If you're not a believer, I understand. I completely understand that. And if you want to know more about God, I'm probably one of the good people to talk to on it, because I'm not going to talk from a highbrow perspective, because I truly am not somebody that fully understands the Bible, or I'm still in a learning process. And we can always direct each other in the right place. But when it comes to moments like this, when it comes to moments like I like that idea, Free. When it comes to moments like this, you don't know when it's going to be your last. So why not live it the way that you want to live? And as I can see in a great comment up there, not only do you live once, but moments pass fast. Kids grow up, life changes. You all of a sudden you got gray in your beard. Life is so quick. I watched actually a great movie, not to go a little off subject, but it was called Touch, on the plane when I was coming back to DFW, and I highly recommend it to anybody. It's just simply called Touch, and it's about how anything can change in a moment. Next thing you know, 50 years pass, and you try to reconnect with previous loved ones in your life. Don't have any regrets. Don't leave this life with any regrets. Even if you're 20 something years old and something freak happens, make sure you're living the life that you want to live with God in mind at all times. That's what I can say. Real quick comment, because there's a lot of comments in the chat, so I want to hit a couple of them before we go. Did I end up leaving? And I'll do a truth is right at the end. You decided to live true. I did. I'm going to do one more. We'll talk about that. I believe right now politics is much. I'll make little videos. I've been a much more peaceful, better person staying away from politics. I'll talk more about it on the final show I'll be a part of. Let's see. They're blaming. Okay, it's not funny. They're blaming Trump for the accident already, and there are also some people wishing that he was on the plane. I'm sorry. Sick puppies. It's weird. Prayers for the families. Agreed. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. Thanks for all the comments, guys. Yeah, weird. And that matches my shirt, the Omaha. How about that? All right, so let's wrap it up. Truth is, you never know when your last moment is going to be your last moment, especially when you take what happened on the Potomac River and how instantaneously life can change. So understanding that and moving yourself to a place where you start to live daily the life that God wanted you to live daily the life that you deserve, to live daily, moment by moment, the life that you should be embracing, so that you know that whenever you go out, you have gone out knowing that you did everything you could to make your life your best life. That's what I can give you today, is just take from this tragedy as a message to you, as a message to whatever you're going through and whatever misery you think you're putting yourself through, that it's not worth it. Working hard is not misery, but being a miserable person is. Find a way to find the positive in every moment, in every struggle, because you don't know what moment will be your last. That's the daily truth. God bless, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully, I'll see some of you on my speaking class. If you want, I'm back. I'm back, baby. Free speaking workshop, Toastmasters on steroids, Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Central Time. Go to doubledownspeaking.com. I encourage you, if you're trying to get a handle on the old health, go ahead and go to my Make Wellness link, which is on my Instagram, or ask me any questions at Anthony Michael Russo. It's in the bio, or just shoot me a direct message. Again, that's at Anthony Michael Russo. God bless. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. This whole time, I've had good old Spud chilling with me. Hi, Spud. Say hi to everybody. Hi, Spudry. Hi. Hi. Doesn't leave my side. God bless, guys. Thanks for the comments. I appreciate you. Yep, exactly. All right. And there's more to it, Amy. I'll talk about that when I'm on a show. We'll make sure. I think we had a couple weeks off, and then I'll come back and I'll explain a little bit more. Thanks, guys. God bless.